Kicking things off at number 11, we've got Chronos, The New Dawn, a heart-pounding survival horror game from the masters at Bloober Team. Scheduled for release in 2025, this one's got all the makings of a terrifying thrill ride. Picture this. You're dropped into a dark, post-apocalyptic world where Eastern European brutalism meets a twisted mix of retro, futuristic tech. You play as a traveler, navigating a desolate landscape filled with nightmarish creatures. But here's the twist. Your mission is all about time travel. You'll explore the past, witnessing the catastrophic event called the Change that threw humanity into chaos, and then jump to the future, where every second is a fight for survival. Your job? Hunt down key figures from the past, extract their essences, and bring them back to the future using your powerful harvester. Think of it like playing God, but with deadly consequences. Each essence you collect could be the key to your survival, but the road to get them is filled with horrifying challenges. At number 10, we've got Negative Atmosphere, and let me tell you, this one will haunt your nightmares. Set to drop in 2025 from Sunscorched Studios, this game is not for the faint of heart. You play as Samuel Edwards, the chief medical officer aboard the void ship TRH Rusanov. Things start off pretty routine, you know, just a day on the job. But then, boom, an outbreak hits. And your crew, they turn into horrific mutated versions of themselves. Now, your only job is to survive. Oh, and try to figure out what the hell happened to make this all go so horribly wrong. The best way to describe it? Imagine Alien meets Dead Space, but way creepier. The ship is dark, the atmosphere is oppressive, and your mental state? Yeah, that's deteriorating as you progress, leading to hallucinations and decisions that really mess with your head. Moral dilemmas will be your constant companion as you try to keep it together, and trust me, it's not easy.
Lights are back on, that's good.
Evacuate sector and inform maintenance personnel.
Coming in at number 9, we've got Routine, a survival horror game that's got a seriously eerie vibe, dropping in 2025 from Lunar Software. Picture this. You wake up on a desolate lunar base and the world around you looks like it was ripped straight out of an 80s sci-fi flick. Think neon lights and clunky technology, but in space. Welcome to the future 80s style. You're all alone, except for the occasional malfunctioning robot whispering in the dark. Your task? Uncover the tragic fate of the base's crew using your trusty cosmonaut assistance tool. Sounds cute, right? Except it's not. You'll explore abandoned malls, rotting quarters, and the remnants of a forgotten world, piecing together a story that's as unsettling as it is mysterious. What really sets Routine apart is its retro-futuristic look, which is both charming and creepy at the same time. The game thrives on atmosphere. Every creak, every shadow, every flicker of light will keep you on edge. Add in a minimal UI and full body awareness mechanics, and you've got a truly immersive horror experience. If you're into surviving in space, where the only thing more terrifying than the empty halls is what might be lurking in them, Routine is going to be your next obsession. At number 8, let's talk about SCP Fragmented Minds, a survival horror game by HST Studios that's set to mess with your head when it hits screens in 2025. Get ready for a mind-bending ride that will make you question what's real and what's not. You play as a mobile task force soldier who wakes up from cryosleep on Mars's Site 113, only to find yourself in the middle of total chaos. An outbreak has turned the base into a deadly mess, and now it's crawling with hostile SCP entities, creatures that shouldn't even exist, let alone try to kill you. Your job? Simple, right? Just survive and try to figure out what in the hell went wrong. But it's not that easy. The game throws a wicked mix of action, stealth, and platforming into the mix, forcing you to think on your feet and conserve every resource you can find. The atmosphere is so thick with tension, you'll feel like someone's breathing down your neck the whole time. And trust me, you'll need to stay sharp, because this game isn't holding your hand. With creepy SCP creatures, dark secrets to uncover, and gameplay that keeps you on your toes, SCP Fragmented Minds is a true test of your survival skills and mental strength. If you're brave enough to dive into a world where nightmares become reality, this is one game you won't want to miss. At number 7, we've got Directive 8020, a sci-fi survival horror game that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat when it lands in 2025, courtesy of Supermassive Games. This one's not just about surviving the horrors of space, it's about the very future of humanity. You play as Brianna Young, a member of the Cassiopeia crew, on a mission to colonize Tau Ceti F, the last hope for Earth. But when your ship crashes on this hostile alien planet, things go south in a hurry. An alien organism, capable of mimicking the crew, infiltrates your ranks. Now it's up to you to figure out who's real and who's not, all while fighting for your life. What really sets Directive 8020 apart is how it blends survival with strategy. You'll need to make tough decisions that not only affect your survival, but the fate of the human race. With a cinematic approach and actress Lashana Lynch voicing Brianna, the game pulls you deep into its tense, atmospheric world, where every move could mean the difference between life and death. With shape-shifting horrors, tough choices, and a story that'll have you questioning every person you meet, Directive 8020 is one interstellar nightmare you'll want to survive. Get ready to fight for humanity's future, and maybe lose a little sanity along the way.
All we want
Coming in at number 6, let's talk about Retrieval, a survival horror action-adventure game from 333 studios that's shaping up to be a thrilling ride when it launches. No official date yet, but it's expected to land on PC, PS5, and Xbox soon. You play as Hannah Loesch, the commander of a research team stranded on the distant planet Rehalion. What starts as a routine mission quickly turns into a nightmare when an accident traps Hannah in an eerie, retro-futuristic subway base. As she delves deeper into the abandoned facility, the secrets of her team's downfall begin to unravel. Secrets that could be more horrifying than she ever imagined. The story's emotional stakes are high, focusing on themes of friendship, loyalty, and love, all while fighting for survival in a world that's falling apart. You'll solve environmental puzzles, face terrifying enemies, and uncover chilling truths as you explore the desolate, dangerous world of Rehalion. Retrieval isn't just about the scares, it's also about immersion. The game boasts stunning visuals powered by NVIDIA, and a sound design that'll make you feel every footstep in the dark. If you love intense survival horror with deep storytelling and a creepy atmosphere, this is one game that's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Ready to dive into the mystery? You might just lose yourself along the way.
What the fuck are you doing to them? They're starting to shake! Get the fuck out of here! All this to start our new life.
At number 5, we've got No More Light, a survival horror game from Para 51 Games that's all about surviving in a world where darkness rules and light is a precious, fleeting thing. The release date is still up in the air. Trust me, you'll want to keep your eyes on this one. You step into the boots of one of the last remaining humans, battling grotesque insectoid monsters that have overrun the Earth. The world is dark, desolate, and crawling with dangers, and your mission is simple: survive. But there's a lot more going on beneath the surface, and it's up to you to uncover the chilling secrets behind this invasion. What makes No More Light stand out are its unique mechanics. Ever wanted to control your enemies? Well, now you can with the Parasite control ability, letting you take over the minds of the monstrous creatures hunting you. And if you're feeling daring, the Metamorphosis system lets you fuse with insectoid traits, enhancing your abilities in ways that could change the game. It's strategic, it's intense, and it's downright terrifying. On top of that, the game uses dynamic weather to keep things fresh and unpredictable, while its immersive sound design will have you jumping at every creak and groan of the world around you.
Then Rogue Incursion is a leveler to Aliens, and a big inspiration.
At number 4, we've got Alien Rogue Incursion, a VR action horror experience from Survios that's set to drop on December 19th, 2024. If you've ever wanted to face a xenomorph up close, and I mean really up close, this is the game for you. You play as Colonel Zula Hendricks, stranded aboard a derelict spaceship, hunting for your missing friend while the ship is overrun with deadly xenomorphs. But survival isn't enough. You've got to dig into the ship's twisted history and uncover its darkest secrets. And trust me, it's not going to be pretty. Alien. Rogue Incursion takes the intensity of the Alien franchise and brings it straight into VR. The game combines stealth, strategy, and heart-racing combat, making every encounter feel like life or death. What really sets it apart is the immersive VR mechanics. Powered by PSVR2's Sense controllers, you'll have an intuitive on-body inventory system, making it feel like you're physically handling your weapons and tools in real time. The high-fidelity graphics and realistic sound design will make every shadow feel like a threat, and every footstep echo like it's coming from a xenomorph lurking around the corner. At number 3, we've got Metro Awakening, a VR survival horror game from Vertigo Games that's coming to you on November 7th, 2024. If you're ready to brave the horrors lurking deep beneath Moscow, this is the game that'll have your heart racing. You play as Dr. Sadar, a desperate doctor searching for his missing wife, Yana, in the treacherous post-apocalyptic tunnels of the Moscow Metro. But it's not just the dark, crumbling tunnels you need to worry about. Mutated creatures, hostile survivors, and the eerie remnants of a collapsed world will all stand between you and your goal. What makes Metro Awakening stand out is how it pulls you right into the nightmare with immersive VR mechanics. Every encounter feels real, whether you're scavenging for scarce resources, solving puzzles, or engaging in tense strategic combat. It's not just about surviving, it's about outsmarting the world around you. The shadows are never just shadows, and every sound could be the last thing you hear. With stunning visuals, immersive sound, and a story that keeps you on your toes, Metro Awakening isn't just a game. It's an experience. If you're up for a VR survival horror journey that'll test your wits and nerves, this is one ride you won't want to miss. At number 2, we've got Post Trauma, a survival horror game from Red Soul Games and Raw Fury that's set to drop in 2025. Brace yourself, because this one will make you question everything you think you know about reality. You play as Roman, a tormented train conductor who wakes up in a nightmarish, surreal dimension after a panic attack. The catch? You're not just fighting for survival, you're fighting to unravel the dark secrets of this twisted reality. Every step you take through this bizarre world is more unnerving than the last, as the lines between reality and nightmare begin to blur. Post Trauma combines the best of classic survival horror with deep psychological horror. The fixed camera angles will give you major Silent Hill and Resident Evil vibes, but it's the rich, personal narrative that really digs into your psyche. As you explore eerie, unsettling environments and face grotesque creatures, you'll feel the weight of Roman's fear and desperation in every moment. What truly sets this game apart is how it messes with your perception of reality. The haunting score by Nicholas Gasparini and the chilling sound design will keep your heart pounding, while the stunning yet unsettling visuals make every corner feel like it could hide your worst nightmare.
It's time.
And finally, at number 1, we've got The Sinking City 2, a Lovecraftian survival horror game that promises to pull you into a world where the line between reality and nightmare is not just blurred, but shattered. Developed by Frogwares, this game is set to release in 2025 on PC, PS5, and Xbox, and it's going to be one wild, terrifying ride. You're back in the shoes of Charles Reed, a private investigator already haunted by visions and the dark secrets of Arkham. But this time, the city's taken a turn for the worse. Arkham is now a flooded wasteland, with its streets and buildings submerged beneath an endless tide. Your job? To navigate this drowned city, uncover the horrific truth behind the strange phenomena plaguing it, and, of course, survive the grotesque monsters lurking in the depths. The Sinking City 2 is a masterclass in horror, blending a deep, gripping narrative with intense survival mechanics. You'll explore eerie, waterlogged environments, solve mind-bending puzzles, and battle nightmarish creatures, each more twisted than the last.